Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to SoFi Stadium, the home of the LA Rams and Chargers, right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Snyder. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up. They keep him off balance with a run. They're fighting him off. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Motion now from the tight end. Looking to pass here on second down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's got room to run. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Iowa State. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. They'll try the right here. Fights off a defender.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snyder. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Rough start with the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Caught for the completion.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
This one is down near the 40.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? On the run here, lets it go. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Ball handed off. Tiny space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Dogs. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Ball spotted at the 18-yard line. Should have just taken a knee. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Ball handed to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a quarterback keeper. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
Yeah, they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option, being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Looking to scramble. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
2-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Picks up the force, looking for more. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So a tough third and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Henderson. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Inside the 30. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Snyder. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense is off schedule here after that first down loss. Here comes second down. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Has the first down and more. Look out, room to run here. Who's in the clear? The 30, the 20, the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset. Or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Second down after that previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 34.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
First and 10 now for the offense. Burner takes the toss and moves to his right. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. Tailback takes the handoff again. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He shreds the tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away. Nobody open there. It's a big stop for the defense on 4th down.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. And on the carry, he's heading left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hand. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And the Cyclones will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Back to throw again. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Heading left after the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Try to run it up the middle, but yet nothing. The Dogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they pick up the first on the ground. To the 45. Gets some space around the 30. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Snyder. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball, and it's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Cyclones will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get it. But you've got time, way too early in this game, to go for it on fourth and a mile.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. He's bringing it back. He just steps out of bounds, a takeaway to wrap up this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to begin the second half. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage seat brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments and come up with a stop here? He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. He's going to take off here.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On the ground, it's Henderson. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it in the open.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
A deep shot to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And now the running back's got it again. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He's tackled down to the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll hand it off.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Snyder. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out.
Now, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
In the shadow of their goal line, looking to throw it. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now here he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
Now he'll go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Running back with the football. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He's got the first and still going. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On the run, it's Henderson. Great cut, they whiff on him. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And in this battle for the national championship, it has been a beatdown so far. Not what you hoped for. Let's review how we got here. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Fights through the tackler. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. And the quarterback, for some reason, holds on to the ball, forced out after a massive loss on the play. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Bringing pressure. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, they're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Cyclones have first and 10 here.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now it's two-point conversion attempt coming up.
Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Dogs. Offense is out there. They're going to go for two here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he steps out of bounds. But that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
So second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Breaks free. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Cyclones will line up on 1st and 10. Tailback with another carry. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Cyclones hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
The drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Chewing clock with the running game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And he's got it again. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Sets up a critical 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down. Big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
Tackle made after a big gain.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Snyder. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.